Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 810 WHB TV. We're here at Park Hill South High School. There's a high school basketball matchup tonight where the Park Hill South Panthers will be hosting the Belton Pirates. I'm joined with this evening by Andrew Richards, student here at Park Hill South. He'll be doing color this evening. Andrew, say hello to the folks.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. This is about to be a great broadcast. I'm here with Schaefer Schutz, the quarterback of the football team.
Looking forward to it, Andrew. Well, we will take you to a quick commercial break, and we'll see you back in a few minutes.
You. All Service. Fire or water damage will help you navigate the insurance issues and get your home back in shape in no time. Locally owned and available 24/7. Call 816-786-8080 or go online to firewaterhelp.com. All Service. We're here for you. Dr. Billings and his braces by Billings team have been making people of all ages smile for over 30 years. Dr. Billings makes it a point to treat every patient as one of his own family members, giving them quality care and time that they need to complete their orthodontic treatment. Braces by Billings, serving the Northland on the corner of Highway 9 and Tom Watson Parkway in Parkville and in Platte City. Northland Racket Club, located in North Kansas City, offers tennis programs designed by certified USTA professionals for all ages and levels. They also feature an on-site workout area and children's playroom. Mention this ad and receive a free evaluation of your game. Come join the fun.
Audio, video, and broadcast solutions, it's Professional Video Supply. PVS is a leading supplier and integrator of pro video and audio gear for the Midwest. For the boardroom, worship, production houses, medical facilities, TV stations, and sports networks, PVS has it. Canon, Sony, Yamaha, Sharp, and hundreds of others. From a single camera or touchscreen display to an entire TV studio, remember Professional Video Supply, the official video source for 810 WHB TV at pvskc.com. pvskc.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There is actually one new sponsor that I would like to recognize now. Just like your hometown team, City Rent-A-Truck has been your hometown truck rental headquarters since 1964. Locally owned with 2 convenient locations in Kansas City and the new store in Olathe. City Rent-A-Truck has everything you need from pickups, cargo vans, passenger vans, flatbeds, and box trucks. See us online at cityrent-a-truck.com.
Thank you for that, Schaefer.
Andrew, it's been a while since we've seen the Panthers on 810 WHB TV. Last game was Oak Park. The boys are now sitting at 6-3. What have you noticed so far this season as a spectator?
Well, standing in the student section for most of the year, I have seen a lot of team chemistry. The starting five is all bonded very well. All 4 of the 5 starters are seniors, and they have been playing for a long time since their sophomore year. Mitch Henderson, point guard, is a junior. He's young at the position. This is only his 3rd or 4th game starting.
Now, I would like to stop you there for a second. They opened up the season with Peyton Meek running the 1, and they transitioned, moving Mitch to the 1. Explain how you've seen that transition.
I think it's been a good transition. Peyton Meek is a very sharp shooter. He likes to shoot threes, and he's very good at them. Mitch is a very pass-oriented point guard, and I think that has really turned good for the Panthers, meaning more points. Mitch has been passing it to Peyton. Mitch has been passing it to other players, and they have been getting more points out of that.
You know, I too have noticed that. The ball does get down the floor much quicker with Mitch at the 1. There are 2 of the 3 losses I would like to talk about a little bit. The boys lost in 2 championship games, one of which the Liberty North Invitational. Walk me through a little bit what happened at that game.
Well, the Liberty North game was a tough loss. They were up 9 going into the last 2 minutes of the game, and it really was a tough loss. They missed free throws and Liberty North capitalized on that, hitting threes when it mattered, and they couldn't get up a good shot at the end that could win them the game.
Another championship loss I'd like to talk to you about is the loss at the Williams Jewell tournament. The boys lost to the Blue Spring South Jaguars, the powerhouse program they have over there. Tell us a little bit about what happened in that matchup.
Well, from what I heard, because I was not able to make that game, but the Blue Spring South Jaguars have very large players. I know they have a 6'9" center who was pretty dominant in the game, and some very good guards that are quick and have great transition moves. Now, the Panthers were up 11 at a point in the game, but the Jaguars went on a 23-2 run to close the game, which resulted in them winning the championship and the Panthers getting second.
Now, with this being said, what do the Panthers need to do differently to get over that hump?
I think it all relies on their free throw shooting. Right now, their free throw shooting is mediocre, and if they can really get that over the hump, I think that can win them multiple games.
You know, that is definitely something I've noticed this year. Usually, traditionally, Park Hill South is known to be a good free throw shooting team, and this year we just haven't seen that. And it's cost us big in games like Liberty North and Blue Spring South. Anything else to add before we go through the starting lineups?
Nothing yet.
All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and say these very quickly. Starting for the Panthers, we have number 10, Mitch Henderson, number 20, Peyton Meek, number 23, Robert Lane, number 44, Evan Hines, and number 55, Hudson Melton.
All right, let's go ahead and take a break for the national anthem.
Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a miscommunication. I'm going to go ahead and give you the starting lineups as they announce them. Starting for Belton, we have number 2, a 5'10" guard from Belton, Darren Johnson.
Number 4, Lewis McCamey.
We also have a senior guard who's 5'10", number 4, Lewis McCamey. Number 13, senior guard, 5'9", Levi Washington. Maji Ross, senior, 6'2" forward, number 32.
And finishing out a 6'4" senior, number 50, Darius Taylor.
And their big man underneath, senior forward, 6'4", Darius Taylor.
For the Park Hill South Panthers.
And now for the Panthers,
And guard and junior, 6'4".
we have the new junior guard that we've been hearing so much about, Mitch Henderson. I'd watch out for him moving the ball quickly down the floor.
He is an impact player for this game.
The former point guard, number 20, Peyton Meek. You'll see him at the 2.
And forward, a 6'6" sophomore, number 32.
Ryan Welty, definitely a factor inside. And you know what? Not scared to step back and shoot that 3.
And center, a 6'5" junior, number 50, Alan Hyatt.
Alan Hyatt, a junior here at Park Hill South, has been seeing quite a bit of playing time since his freshman year.
Oh, yeah.
Number 55,
And wrapping it up, the 6'4 senior, leader of this Park Hill South basketball team, Hudson Welty.
I am really want to say that Hudson Welty does have some great leadership skills, and he really brings the team together when he's out on the court.
Andrew, talk a little bit about the connection between the Welty brothers. We saw that a lot against Oak Park, and we've seen it throughout the season. As a spectator, how fun are they to watch?
Definitely great to watch. They gel very well. Hudson's not afraid to get on his little brother Ryan if he does something wrong, and it's vice versa with Ryan. If Hudson makes a mistake, I don't think Ryan will hesitate to call him out on it. And it's great. It's great to see that. You have to be pretty close with your brother to do that.
Watching those two play together makes me wish that I had a brother.
Me too. I'm an only child.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I think we're getting recognized right now, Andrew. All right, looks like we're about to tip off. We have Alan Hyatt jumping for the Panthers. And we have Darius Taylor, the 6'4 senior for Belton. Darius Taylor will grab the tip. Belton moving down the floor. Park Hill South appears to be in a 3-2 zone. Belton trying to get things figured out. Passes it over to the wing, sending it back. Getting it in the corner. Doesn't see anything he likes inside. Keeps swinging it around. Still not finding anything inside. Goes back to the corner. Having a difficult time staying around the perimeter. Goes over the top. Mitch Henderson gets a hand on the ball. Almost able to get the steal, not quite. Ryan Welty shutting down the baseline, sending it back up top. Belton unable to find a crease here in the Park Hill South defense in the opening minute.
I really think this 3-2 defense is going to take away the three-point shooting of Belton. And right now it really shows as we get a steal from Peyton Meek.
Andrew, in that 3-2 defense, you give up the corner three. That's something that they know about. However, you don't give up the threes up top. And I know that Park Hill South is not wanting to do that. Here you see Mitch Henderson feeding it into Hudson Welty for a quick two.
Two for Welty. Hudson.
Two for Welty. Already you're seeing Henderson's ability to get the ball down the floor quickly.
That's a block by Alan Hyatt up to Hudson Welty.
Gets fouled on the play.
It shows very much that we have Park Hill South has great transition. As you can see, Belton had to foul Hudson Welty on that play, which really is going to bring some great points to the Park Hill South Panthers.
Here you see Hudson Welty able to knock down that free throw. The Park Hill South offense had a difficult time knocking down free throws, and this is going to be a big part of the game. Knocks them both down.
2 for 2 already this game. Great job.
Hudson Welty getting off to a quick 4 points for the Panthers. Still have the ball up top, getting it down to the corner. It appears the Panthers did change up their defense a bit. They brought Welty out to the top to meet the guard before he came down. Now they've settled back into the 3-2. Giving up baseline, able to take it to the house. That is number 2, Darren Johnson, the junior. Henderson getting it down the floor. Welty's got it in the corner. Back to Henderson. Meek's got it in the corner. Feed it into Hudson Welty. He's going to send it back up to his brother Ryan. Mitch has got it on the corner. Send it into Allen. Allen over to the side to Peyton, who sends it in. Laser to Alan Hyatt, who goes up for the shot. Not quite going to finish. Belton running down the floor.
Throughout this game, you're really going to see Park Hill South with some great ball movement. As you can see, there was about 8 to 9 passes on that one possession, which will really take a wear on Belton.
Definitely, that's something I feel that Henderson brings to the table that the previous lineup did not. For 3, unable to connect, bricks it off the side of the backboard. Belton did get the rebound, however, and we have a travel. That is Levi Washington in the corner, the senior. He traveled. Park Hill South with possession.
Now entering the game is Antoine Nguyen, number 3.
We see him coming up and pressing Henderson, making him pick a side. Mitch goes to his left, comes back to his right, finds Welty. Welty down to his brother Ryan, not quite able to finish. Belton gets the rebound, and we'll be moving down the floor. Hate to see that.
Yeah.
Such a good look, unable to finish.
I have a feeling that those will eventually fall later in the game. Just got to get a feel for the rim.
I think you're correct. Belton gets the ball down in the corner, takes that shot. Welty with the rebound. Henderson moving it up the floor. Back to Welty. Over to the other Welty. Sees Allen inside, doesn't like it. Ryan goes up to his brother Hudson at the top of the key to Peyton in the corner, who shoots the three. Not quite going to finish. Belton gets the rebound, and they're moving down the floor. There's that 6'4 senior for Belton. Oh, nice move there by the junior guard. Not going to do anything with it, however.
Now it's really going to – I'm really eager to see how the 6'4 senior from Belton, number 50, will do against the height of Park Hill South. Entering the game is Evan Hines, who's 6'6". It's really going to be a test for him with Evan giving 2 inches.
You know, Andrew, we just saw Henderson with another deflected pass. That's something that we've seen a lot of so far this season with him.
Oh, yeah.
And able to play some good defense there, and Belton turns it over.
Yeah. You're going to see those tip passes turn into steals instead of just tip passes out of bounds. And as the game moves on, I feel like we're going to see a lot more steals.
Hines with the ball on the wing, sends it to the top of the key to Welty. Henderson has the ball, sends it back to Peyton, who's going to drive the lane, doesn't like it. Kicks it out to Welty for 3, not going to work. Belton is on the move again. Shots not falling early here at Park Hill South High School. I would expect to see that change. From the baseline, air ball. Hines with the rebound.
There's those
getting it up to Mitch quick.
Those long arms of Evan Hines pulling down the rebound.
Unable to hold on to the pass. It will be Belton ball. Lewis McCamey running the point. He's got the ball up top. Again, into that they see the corner. They know they're giving it to him, but they're just not quite able to knock down any of those shots.
Belton trying to decipher this 3-2 defense with the shot. A rebound by number 10, Mitch Henderson.
And here again, you see Mitch getting the ball down the floor quickly. That's what he's known for here at Park Hill South.
Oh yeah, he's making a name for himself as a first-year starter.
Hudson Welty again. Now with 6 points. We've got 3:09 left here in the first quarter, and a foul is called.
Looks like there's a foul on number 20, Peyton Meek, his first of the game.
That is also the first team foul for the Panthers. Welty beating him at the top of the key. They're trying to trap. Didn't work out. They're a man short. He gets back. Trying to work the ball inside. And it's going to stay Belton.
Looked like that ball went off Evan Hines' noggin right there and went out of bounds, so it's going to stay Belton's ball.
Belton is inbounding. Oh, splits through the zone. Misses the shot. Misses the rebound. And Panthers regain possession. What a pass by Mitch Henderson.
Ooh.
Unable to finish. Great pass there by the junior guard.
Just couldn't finish. Just missed by that much.
Belton has the ball in the corner, the wing, back at the top of the key. Trying to find something. They've been pretty slow starting off against this Park Hill South zone.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what their answer is coming out of this quarter, into the second quarter.
Yes. I wonder if they'll draw up some new plays, because right now it doesn't look like Belton's offense is really doing much against this 3-2 defense.
Belton, that would be number 50, Darius Taylor, the senior forward, able to knock down the mid-range jumper.
Right there, it looked like the Belton offense was trying to spread out. They had 4 around the arc and 1 inside. Looked like it worked out for right now.
Welty gets fouled on his way to the basket. He's going to go to the line again, with a chance to increase the Panthers' lead from 6-4 to 8-4. Welty did hit both of his free throws earlier on tonight. Let's see if he can do it again.
Yes, let's see.
Knocks down the first one.
3 for 3 on the game. That's very good.
Fun fact for you, Andrew. Hudson is in my 4th block weights class, and he wasn't missing today. we were shooting free throws, he went 20 for 20 from the free throw line. And I jinxed him.
Why would you do that?
You know what? That's on me, Hudson. I'll own that one.
3 for 4 in the
ball
game,
down the floor.
75%, not bad.
Better than what the team has been doing. Belton, all the way across the floor. Doesn't like what he sees. Back to the corner. The wing, deep three. Short. Hudson Welty with the rebound. Getting it up to Jacob Kaltefleiter, who has entered the ball game, senior guard for the Panthers. James Bird also has entered the ball game, junior guard for the Panthers. Kaltefleiter is number 13, Bird number 3. Kaltefleiter gets the ball at the top, doesn't like what he sees, sends it over to Meek. Meek to Bird. Bird's going to drive, kick it back out to Meek. Meek finds Kaltefleiter at the top of the key. Over to Bird. Bird's looking inside, almost loses the ball there. Able to regain control. Over to Meek, to Kaltefleiter, to Welty, to Bird.
Great ball movement by the Panthers. This is astonishing.
They are eating up this clock. Inside to Evan Hines, and one able to finish.
Count that basket. Going to the line to complete a three-point play.
We'll see if he can knock it down.
Let's see.
Evan Hines, senior forward here at Park Hill South, was unable to play last year due to eligibility issues. He transferred from, I believe, Lincoln Prep.
I think it was Hogan Prep.
Hogan Prep. I'm sorry. I knew it was one of those two. Unable to play last year. And here you see him in the Panthers uniform, knocking down free throws. He is now heading out. Alan Hyatt will be in the game for him.
Great job, Evan Hines. Did your job making the three-point play.
Now, here you see the Panthers extending their zone a bit. It could possibly be he's going to meet the guard and then drop back in the 3-2. Or they might be in a completely different defense. We'll see.
Yeah. Could be a box and one, but it looks like
they're trying to trap.
Yeah, 3-2 half-court trap.
Coach Zeke really does like those aggressive defenses out of the zone. I would plan to see a lot more of that tonight.
Right now, it looks like the Belton defense is kind of miscommunicating there. They're all jumbled up everywhere, which led to a turnover.
You see a turnover. Kaltefleiter moving down the floor, unable to handle the pass to Meek. Thought he was going to shoot it, pulled up. Bird has the ball at the top of the key. Meek with the deep three, and he hits it with 1 second left in the quarter. Again, we see that great ball movement by the Panthers, and they're able to capitalize on it.
Oh, yeah. That was a great play at the end of the quarter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will get back to the action for you very soon. Right now, we're going to hear a little bit from our sponsors.
I just want to let you know that you can pick up your copy of the Rage Skating program.
All Service Fire or Water Damage will help you navigate the insurance issues and get your home back in shape in no time. Locally owned and available 24/7. Call 816-786-8080 or go online to firewaterhelp.com. All Service. We're here for you. Northland Racket Club, located in North Kansas City, offers tennis programs designed by certified USTA professionals for all ages and levels. They also feature an on-site workout area and children's playroom. Mention this ad and receive a free evaluation of your game. Come join the fun. Dr. Billings and his braces by Billings team have been making people of all ages smile for over 30 years. Dr. Billings makes it a point to treat every patient as one of his own family members, giving them quality care and time that they need to complete their orthodontic treatment. Braces by Billings, serving the Northland on the corner of Highway 9 and Tom Watson Parkway in Parkville and in Platte City.
And we're back, and there you saw a quick 2 points by senior leader Hudson Welty. Now has 9 on the evening.
He's leading the team, which is no surprise. He's a great all-around basketball player.
Belton hits a 3 from the corner. Did you see who that was, Andrew? I believe that was Antoine Wynn,
Yes, it was.
the junior guard for Belton. Let's see if Park Hill South can answer back. Hudson Welty's got the ball in the post again, and he gets fouled again. He will be heading to the line for the Panthers.
Let's see if Hudson can drop these 2 free throws.
Welty already with 9 of the 15 points for the Panthers.
He is 3 of 4 from the line tonight, 75%. Not too bad.
2 shots.
And there you see he makes his first one. He's now improved to 10 points on the night.
Here we await our second free throw.
Welty feeling it tonight.
5 of 6 from the free throw line. See, this is what free throws can do for you.
Here you see an aggressive Park Hill South defense trying to trap in the corner. Almost got a turnover. Not quite able to convert. Belton with the ball around the top. Having a hard time feeding the ball inside. And let's see what happened there. Appears to be a foul. I couldn't quite tell who that was on, Andrew. Did you recognize that?
I'm pretty sure it's on number 32, Ryan Welty, sophomore, Park Hill South.
That would be his first and the team's second. The Panthers are leading 17-7 with 7:06 left in the second quarter.
So far, it's been a low-scoring game for Belton and hard fought for the Panthers. They've had to grind those 17 points out for sure.
Belton has had a hard time penetrating the 3-2 zone of Park Hill South. I would expect to see them. Oh, and there you see them putting it right in, but it's a block by number 50, the junior forward, Alan Hyatt. Henderson moving the ball down the floor quickly. Welty has it at the top of the key. Back to Henderson. Here we have some tough defense that it's not legal. Some illegal tough defense.
That'd
be a number
against
4,
the
Lewis
rules.
McCamey.
You cannot do that. And he will be penalized by getting his second foul of the game.
And he will be removed from the ball game. In for him, the junior guard, number 2, Darren Johnson. Welty, quick shot from the corner. I think he banked that.
The bank is open for sure
That
today.
is a baseline bank for Hudson Welty.
You think he meant to do that, Shaver?
I'm going to go ahead and guess that he didn't,
Yeah,
but it'd be extremely impressive if he did.
yeah, definitely. But you know what? It went in. It's 2 points.
That is 13 for Hudson Welty. He sure is feeling it tonight. Everything's falling for number 55, the senior guard. And there you see Belton hitting the 3. I believe that was Lewis Wilkins,
They
the
have
senior forward.
shortened the Panthers' lead to single digits now, which is 9.
Not sure what happened there. Welty unable to handle the pass. Welty then gets the rebound. Mitch Henderson up the floor. Sees something he likes. Not quite able to fit it through the window. And the ball does get stolen. Belton on the move. Almost blocked by Mitch Henderson. But the senior forward for Belton, Darius Taylor, able to power through.
Hey, that was some clean defense by number 10, Mitch Henderson. Just Belton held the ball too strong for Mitch to block.
Looks like we have a foul away from the ball. We'll see who that's on. I believe that would be on Lewis Wilkins, the senior forward who just hit the 3. Into the ball game, we see Evan Hines and Robert Lane. Andrew, tell us a little bit about Robert Lane. We haven't seen him yet this game.
He definitely is a force under the rim. He is 6'4", 250 pounds, senior at Park Hill South, and he's been playing varsity since his sophomore year.
Defensive end for the football team.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely does not lack any strength on the
Not at
basketball
all.
court.
I remember watching him in the weight room just repping 225, 245s on each side. Really is a presence under the rim.
Welty traveled at around the 3-point line there. It will be Belton ball. And we'll see if they can capitalize on the turnover. Darren Johnson bringing the ball down for the Pirates. Park Hill South staying true to that 3-2 zone. Haven't seen anything else. Belton gets it in the corner. Doesn't like what he sees. Again, unable to feed it inside. Darius Taylor working hard down there, but unable to penetrate through the Park Hill South defense. Misses a 3 from the corner. Able to get the rebound. And there will be a foul on it appeared to be Robert Lane. We'll see what the referee says.
Looks like it's on Ryan Welty, number 32. That is his second of the game.
His second, and that would be the team third, I believe.
Here we wait our first free throw. Got the friendly roll from the rim.
Number 11, Trevor Lewis, able to get that friendly roll that you were talking about. He's a senior guard at Belton.
Well, that miss might have been a cause of the rage cage here at Park Hill South, getting inside his head with the loud noises.
Explain the rage cage a bit to us, Andrew.
Well, as you know, I was a part of the rage cage, and
course.
they have many chants that they try to get inside the other team's head and try to affect their playing.
There you see the strength of number 23, Robert Lane, powering to the basket. Getting an easy two.
Right now, the rage cage is yelling boring, trying to get into the Belton Pirates' head. I don't know, maybe right now it looks like they're going to pass it back. Oh, pass it in, turnover. Pass it up to Peyton Meek on the drive.
Peyton Meek not quite able to finish. Evan Hines with the rebound, just tips it back in. There you see those extremely long arms from Evan Hines.
Oh, yeah. It didn't even look like he had to have to jump on that play.
Evan Hines not able to get the rebound. And Darius Taylor able to finish for the Pirates. Park Hill South getting the ball out quickly. Anderson to Hines, to Welty, to Lane. Not going to take it to the hoop. Welty gets the ball back up to the top to Henderson, who swings it quickly to Meek on the side. And ball's loose. Belton has possession. Belton in the fast break.
It's going to be a 4-on-3 until Rob Lane and Peyton Meek get back, but it doesn't matter.
And Belton turns it over.
Belton did turn it over. You know, they've had quite a few of turnovers this game. But you know what? They're still in the game. They're only down by 8. It's 23-15 with 3.5 minutes left in the game.
There you see Robert Lane head back out, in for him, Hudson Welty. James Bird has also checked into the game for the Panthers. Meek has the ball on the wing. Up to Hines at the top. Finds Bird back on the wing. Trying to find Meek underneath. Not going to see it. Bird drives the lane. Sends one over to Cultifier in the corner, who shoots it. Air ball. Hines with the rebound.
I believe that was
Almost
more of a
able to
pass to
capitalize.
Evan Hines, but it did look like a shot from Jacob Cultifier. But I would assure you it is a pass to Evan Hines. Maybe an alley-oop, but maybe just a little too low.
Yeah. You know, I think you're right. That's what I say whenever I airball.
Same here. I do that quite a lot, quite a
Well,
bit.
Andrew, you do airball quite often.
You know, I was a freshman team player back in the day. You know, I was 7th man off the bench.
That
I
is
was a
something to
force.
be proud of. Hines at the line, misses his first free throw, and is getting ready to attempt his second. Not able to knock the second one down either.
0 for 2, but you know what? Right now they're 7 of 10 from the line. 70%. Can't complain.
They've kind of reversed roles as to where most of their points usually are off of easy buckets underneath. We've seen them miss probably 3 or 4 gimmies early in this game, and they're shooting free throws a lot better.
Indeed.
So they've kind of switched roles here. Belton with another turnover.
That pass went straight into the cheerleaders.
It will be Park Hill South ball with 2:43 left in the half. The Panthers are leading 23-15.
Looks like James Bird is rallying the troops, yelling his play for this upcoming possession.
Here you see Levi Washington applying a little bit of early pressure to Bird. He's able to get the ball down the floor nicely. Meek has it on the wing, sends it into Hyatt, who gets fouled.
That's a hack.
Hyatt will be heading to the line. You know, I've been very impressed with the junior forward, Alan Hyatt.
Oh, yeah. Same here. He's really progressed as a player since his freshman through junior year.
Here you see him not able to capitalize on that first free throw try. We'll have a second one. We'll see what happens here.
What I have seen from him is he's developed a hook shot and a jump shot down low.
And you know what else I've noticed? He's lost a little bit of baby fat.
Oh, yeah.
He's a lot quicker, and he's able to get up a lot better than he used to.
Oh, yeah. He can throw it down when he has to. When he gets the opportunity, he's gonna bring the house down with a dunk.
Andrew, it appears that the Panthers have switched from a 3-2 zone to a 2-3. We'll see if that holds up. Taking away the corner for Belton. Might mess with their offense a little bit. Haven't seen a whole lot of protection anyway, but we'll see what happens. Belton working into the low post. Back up top. There's 2 minutes left in the half. Panthers are leading 24-15. Belton feeds it inside for a mid-range jumper. Not going to fall. Allen Hyatt had the rebound, then lost it. Panthers will retain possession.
Number 2 looked like Darren Johnson. Looked like he tipped that ball out of Allen Hyatt's hand. Could have gone either way, but right now it's the Panthers' ball.
Hyatt feeds inside quickly to Peyton Meek. And that appeared to be a flex play, Andrew. And the Panthers were able to capitalize with a quick 2 points. Good defense there by senior forward Hudson Welty. Panthers are indeed in a 2-3 zone. Belton in a box look. They get the ball in the corner. They're trapping in the corner. Able to squeeze through, but he will turn the ball over. James Bird on the move. Good move to the basket, and it falls. James Bird for 2.
He's a new student at Park Hill South. He's a transfer from Bishop Miege, and he really brings a lot of energy off the bench for Park Hill South. He's a very quick point guard, great passer. Look for big things from James Bird this year.
Belton trying to find a spark on the offensive side of the ball. Haven't seen a whole lot of production out of them so far this game. Have the ball on the wing. Sending it back up to the top of the key. Here you see Meek moving out. Has the ball again at the top of the key, trying to find something inside. Not able to find a whole lot. Meek and Bird on him. He looks inside. Able to find an open Maji Ross, but he will get blocked, and the Panthers will receive possession.
Hudson Welty with the block right there. Hudson is a 6'5" senior, really long arms. It's tough to get a basket up against him down under the basket.
The Panthers do have 11 seconds until the end of the half. We'll see what they do here. Meek for 3 again. That play worked right before the first quarter. It worked again, Andrew.
Flushes it. Allen Hyatt steals the ball.
Oh, not able to finish.
Chance for a buzzer beater, but it just rims out. Good steal by Allen Hyatt.
That's the second time we've seen that play, Andrew. If the game does end up coming down to it, I would expect to see that one again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have entered halftime, and I believe we're going to hear a little bit more from our sponsors.
All Service Fire or water damage will help you navigate the insurance issues and get your home back in shape in no time. Locally owned and available 24/7. Call 816-786-8080 or go online to firewaterhelp.com. All Service. We're here for you. Dr. Billings and his Braces by Billings team have been making people of all ages smile for over 30 years. Dr. Billings makes it a point to treat every patient as one of his own family members, giving them quality care and time that they need to complete their orthodontic treatment. Braces by Billings, serving the Northland on the corner of Highway 9 and Tom Watson Parkway in Parkville and in Platte City. Northland Racket Club, located in North Kansas City, offers tennis programs designed by certified USTA professionals for all ages and levels. They also feature an on-site workout area and children's playroom. Mention this ad and receive a free evaluation of your game. Come join the fun.
Whatever you require for audio, video, and broadcast solutions, it's Professional Video Supply. PVS is a leading supplier and integrator of pro video and audio gear for the Midwest. For the boardroom, worship, production houses, medical facilities, TV stations, and sports networks, PVS has it. Canon, Sony, Yamaha, Sharp, and hundreds of others. From a single camera or touchscreen display to an entire TV studio, remember Professional Video Supply, the official video source for 810 WHB TV at pvskc.com. pvskc.com.
And again, for our newest sponsor, we would like to recognize City Rent-A-Truck. Just like your hometown team, City Rent-A-Truck has been your hometown truck rental headquarters since 1964. Locally owned with 2 convenient locations in Kansas City and the new store in Olathe. City Rent-A-Truck has everything you need from pickups, cargo vans, passenger vans, flatbeds, and box trucks. See us online at cityrentaTruck.com.
Well, Schaefer, it looks like coming back. This was your first day back from Christmas break, wasn't it, today?
It was, indeed, and it was rough.
Well,
I'll tell you.
Doesn't look like the boys had too much rest. About a 30-point lead here at half. Coach Z's got them going.
Definitely. They appear to come out hot. Defense is playing real well. Haven't seen a whole lot of the Belton offense, and I believe a lot of that has to do with the production out of the Panthers defense.
Well, did you come back a little rusty? Were you on your game today?
You know what? It was rough. It was a struggle this morning getting up.
I bet.
I've gotten used to sleeping until 9:30 every morning, and that 6:30 shock was pretty brutal.
Well, that's getting up pretty early. My daughter usually is just crawling out of bed and heading to school. But you are the quarterback, the leader of the football team, so you try and set a good example on and off the field, I would imagine.
I do my best. I'm too shabby. We are joined back by Andrew Richards.
Hello, everyone.
Andrew, talk a little bit about the first half and what you've noticed.
Well, 31-15, Park Hill South Panthers. They have great ball movement throughout this game. They're drawing a lot of fouls. And I have some stats from the Panthers. Leading the way is number 55, Hudson Welty. He has 13. Evan Hines is right behind, or Peyton Meek, number 20, is right behind him with 8. Evan Hines has 6. And James Bird has 2. Alan Hyatt's also in there, but I didn't get too many stats on him. The Panthers are also rebounding the ball very well today. They're holding Belton to 2 offensive rebounds, and that's it.
Wow.
Which is very good.
That is very impressive. I have noticed a dramatic difference in rebounding between the two teams, as well as turnovers.
Yes.
Belton has turned the ball over dramatically more often than the Panthers have. Andrew, talk a little bit more about the Panther defense and how well they've been playing.
They've been playing really well. They are causing turnovers almost probably 1 out of 3 possessions. They're getting tip passes, which are turning over to steals. They're doing great. Active hands, getting those steals.
Definitely, and with those active hands, you see Mitch Henderson using those hands and able to tip a lot of passes.
Oh, yeah, I believe he has 4 or 5 steals this game. He's doing great.
The Panthers' defense has stepped up, has been pretty tough to penetrate so far this game. Not a whole lot of production out of the Belton offense, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that the second half.
Oh, yes. I think we should see the 3-2 defense come back out and really stop Belton from penetrating to the rim.
That is what the Panthers came out, and they did leave in a 2-3 zone. I will be curious to see what they come out in. I believe you're correct. I would assume that they'd come back out in the 3-2 with the success they had in the first half.
I would be too. Also, the trap seemed to work in the first half. They're doing a half-court trap, which really caused some turnovers for the Belton Pirates.
That's something that I haven't seen out of the Panthers yet this season, is trapping up at the top of the floor. But I definitely enjoy that defense, and I feel like the aggressiveness will pay off for the Panthers, as it has already.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And the Panthers are very athletic, so they can hold up in a trap defense.
Definitely.
Also, on the Belton side, it looked like they were in a man-to-man defense, trying maybe even double-teaming the presence under the basket, Alan Hyatt, every time they try to get it in to Allen. The Pirates are there double-teaming. So we'll see how that will turn into points for the Panthers or turnovers for the Belton Pirates.
I would also like to talk a little bit about the difference in the tempo that we've seen since the last time we've seen them play against Oak Park. Talk a little bit about that. What have you noticed?
I've noticed great athleticism. They're very in shape. They can run the court very well. And I think that's what separates them from other teams in their conference and even in the state. They're very quick. Even though they have height, they're quick and they're fast. They can hold up throughout the game.
That is, I do believe, one thing that Mitch Henderson brings to the table for the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
Having him in the lineup, he gets the ball down the floor quickly compared to the previous lineup they had.
Yes, Mitch is a very quick player. He's a pass-oriented player. He passes off to Peyton for a 3 or down low to Allen for the layup, or even Hudson for the short game jumper, maybe even an alley-oop to big Evan Hines.
And we've seen that early, those fast break, long passes. A couple of them have worked out. I know we saw one turnover, but those are the chances that you do appreciate him taking.
Oh, yes. Yes, one turnover, not too bad. Everyone makes mistakes on the basketball court.
I would like to move down the lineup a little bit and talk a bit about a few of the players. Let's talk a little bit about Peyton Meek. He was playing the 1, starting off the season. He's never played 1 before in his career. Has always played 2. Played 2 since his sophomore year here at Park Hill South as he started on the basketball team. Talk a little bit about how you feel that transition went over with him.
I think that transitioning from point guard to shooting guard, back to shooting guard, was a plus for Peyton. I think he's more of a scorer, and being the point guard, you got to be pass first. For him, he has a beautiful shot from behind the arc. He really can drop those threes, as you can see throughout the game.
The 2 buzzer beaters.
Oh, yeah, 2 buzzer beaters. So that's what I see from Peyton Meek throughout the change.
I definitely do believe that him going to the point has greatly impacted his performance at the 2. I feel he's become a better ball handler for it, and he's become a better passer, and he's able to implement that into his game at the 2 position where he is now.
Oh, yes, very much.
I also would like to talk a little bit about Ryan Welty, who doesn't get as much attention, kind of in the shadow a little bit of his brother Hudson Welty, who has played a lot here at Park Hill South, played a little bit his freshman year, and started actually his sophomore year. Talk a little about him and some of his abilities.
Well, Ryan is a sophomore here at Park Hill South. He actually got multiple starts last year as a freshman for Park Hill South, and we should see some great improvement in his last 3 years here at Park Hill South. Expect big things from Ryan Welty.
As well as I also would like to talk a little bit about the junior center, number 50, Alan Hyatt. He also doesn't get as much attention.
Well, I know that some Division II colleges are looking at Allen. They like his presence under the rim, and he has a great work ethic. I know I live in his neighborhood, and I always see him shooting around in his backyard, trying to get better, trying to make his hook better or his jump shot.
Definitely, and with him, he turned into a gym rat through this past offseason. I saw him in the weight room all the time, trying to cut a few pounds so he'd be able to do what he is doing now.
Oh, yeah.
Being so much quicker and able to get up better than he used to. We're getting ready to start the second half. Belton will start off with possession. Belton does have the ball at the top of the key. That is Lewis Wilkins with the ball. Henderson out there. They appear to be in a box and 1. Henderson out at the top, covering the guards. Henderson trying to get a hand in there. Not quite able to yet. Belton defense still kind of playing around up top, not able to find anything. Trying to feel out this Park Hill South defense a bit.
Oh, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how Mitch Henderson's stamina holds up throughout this quarter, because he is running back and forth. This is just a back and forth sprint for Mitch Henderson.
I would expect to see Bird come in for him frequently, and those two switch it up if they decide to stay in this defense.
Oh, yeah,
there you see Mitch Henderson take out a cheerleader with the full court pass, unable to connect to Alan Hyatt.
Yeah. But you know what?
I'm glad I'm not that cheerleader.
I am too, but you know what? It's part of the game. When you stand down there and you're cheering for your team, you might have to take a shot or 2 in the face.
You got to be ready for it.
Yeah.
Henderson able to get a hand on the ball.
Happy hands.
Allowing Hyatt to come up with the steal. Happy hands indeed. Henderson passes off to Hudson Welty, over to his brother Ryan. Ryan looks inside to Hyatt, who got shoved. They're not going to call anything. Hyatt's got the ball underneath. Still possibly getting fouled. Coach Zeke wants a call. He's not going to get it. Meek inside to Hyatt. Hyatt wasn't able to get it. Luckily, Welty was in the corner, able to grab it.
Long bounce pass to Ryan Welty.
Finally going to call that push.
Crowd is very happy with that call.
I believe that was on the other 50, Darius Taylor, the senior for Belton.
Who is now exiting the game for number 32, Amir Ross.
I believe that's Maji.
Amaji.
At least that's how they pronounced it in the starting lineups.
My apologies.
Park Hill South started off in a box set, able to get it out. Meek has the ball at the top of the key. Over to Henderson. Henderson back to the top of the key to Hyatt, who sends it down to Welty, who wants the mid-range jumper. Acrobatic shot, not able to fall. Belton is moving the ball up the floor. Pulls it back. Able to get the ball inside for one of the first times so far this game. Andrew, if Belton wants to have a chance, I think they're going to have to start moving in their fast break offense. They're just not able to penetrate this Park Hill South defense.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But you know what? There. As soon as I say that.
Maybe they have some three-point shots coming. Maybe some magic.
Possibly.
Like the Auburn
Darren
Tigers.
Johnson hit the three there. Welty for three.
Oh, Allen Hyatt. Great hustle play.
Acrobatic
Gets
rebound. Gets it back
Henderson.
to Mitch. Welty to Meek, who drives the lane. He's going to be fouled. You know, Andrew, you bring up the miracles of Auburn. Wasn't quite able to pull out a miracle last night.
No,
in that Florida
not.
State matchup.
He did. Auburn did not, but you know it was a close game, 34-31. Auburn played a great game. They were representing the SEC. Florida State, or the ACC, did great. 34-31 last night for the national championship game.
We would like to recognize another one of our sponsors. Just like your home team, City Rent-A-Truck has been your hometown truck rental headquarters since 1964. Locally owned with 2 convenient locations in Kansas City and the new store in Olathe. City Rent-A-Truck has everything you need from pickups, cargo vans, passenger vans, flatbeds, and box trucks. See us online at cityrentatruck.com.
That's a very trustworthy company. I used them in 7th grade for baseball, and they were fantastic.
Really?
So everyone, go check out City Rent-A-Truck because they're great people.
Well, thank you for that, Andrew.
Were you driving in 7th grade, Andrew?
No, I was riding a cargo, or not cargo, but a van down to
passenger van?
Branson,
Ride a
Missouri.
passenger van?
Yeah, passenger van. We had a lot of baseball players in there, so it really kept us. It was a great team bonding experience. That's what City Rent-A-Truck brings to the team.
I like that. I might have to talk to the manager and have them put that in their new ad. Mitch Henderson has the ball on the wing. Over to Welty. Welty finds Hyde at the top of the key. Over to the other Welty. Back into his brother, Hudson Welty. Unable to finish. Here you see Belton with that fast break offense. Nice move to the basket. Gets pinned against the glass by Ryan Welty.
Ryan Welty with the smack. Looking like LeBron James with that block up against the backboard.
Park Hill South had numbers. Peyton Meek was able to take it to the rack. Here again, you see Park Hill South in that 3-2 defense they've been in quite often. Belton taking advantage of the corner, not able to finish. They will get the ball back. Looking for something inside. They're going to go ahead and try to shoot out of this zone. Ryan Welty with the tough rebound. Sends it to an outlet over to Peyton Meek. Mitch now has the ball moving up the middle of the floor. Sees a wide open Hudson Welty inside, and he gets an easy 2.
You know, I thought that Hudson was going to throw that one down, but maybe he didn't get the right grip. But you know what? 2 points for Hudson Welty. He is now at 15 for the game.
And a block by Allen Hyatt. They're going to go ahead and call that a jump ball. There you see the athleticism of the junior center, Allen Hyatt.
He really has worked this offseason. See him in the weight room all the time. Coaches praise him very much. He's a great player for Park Hill South.
Into the game come the 2 cousins, Evan Hines and Robert Lane. There's just a family atmosphere here at Park Hill South.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got the Welty brothers. We got Robert and Evan, the 2 cousins. Peyton Meek sending it to Mitch, who will take it up the middle of the floor.
You know, I think Mitch and Jacob Colteflight are 6th or 7th cousins also.
Well, thank you for that, Andrew.
Just a fun fact right there.
Evan Hines from the outside, just inside the 3-point line. The big man showing some range.
Oh, yeah. You know, college scouts are going to be looking at that.
Belton still unable to find anything they like inside. Boy, that post has been in the paint for quite a while. I've counted, there he goes, now he gets out. I was at about 7 seconds before he got out. There's the 3-point shot. Ryan Welty with the rebound. Over to Mitch, sending it up to Peyton. Peyton's going to oop it to Evan Hines, unable to finish.
That's that alley-oop I was talking about earlier.
There you see Peyton Meek able to finish.
You know, look for that later in the game. maybe a alley-oop to put Belton away.
All right, Andrew, I believe right now we would like to hear a little bit from our sponsors. You are listening to 810 WHB TV. We'll be back.
All Service Fire or water damage will help you navigate the insurance issues and get your home back in shape in no time. Locally owned and available 24/7. Call 816-786-8080 or go online to firewaterhelp.com. All Service. We're here for you. Dr. Billings and his Braces by Billings team have been making people of all ages smile for over 30 years. Dr. Billings makes it a point to treat every patient as one of his own family members, giving them quality care and time that they need to complete their orthodontic treatment. Braces by Billings, serving the Northland on the corner of Highway 9 and Tom Watson Parkway in Parkville and in Platte City.
Well, we're back from the timeout. Park Hill South is leading 39-18 with 3.5 left in the third quarter.
Belton does have possession. They'll be pushing the ball down the floor.
You know, after this timeout, I feel like Belton has drawn up a good three-point play that's going to bring them within 20
Gotta
points
get out
for
the
the
calculator.
Panthers.
That's good math, Andrew. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
At that college algebra. James Bird, fast break. Not able. Oh, he is able to finish.
You do not count out.
Able
the
to
play.
sneak that one in there. I believe that is James's second bucket of the game.
2 of 2 from the field.
Good take for him. Belton getting trapped in the corner. Sends it back up to the top of the key. Over to the wing. We'll see what they do here. Back across court to the other wing. There will be a foul. James Bird called on the foul. That is the team's first. And I believe that is his first as well.
Yes, it is. James has been playing a clean game so far. Got caught with an illegal play right there. But you know what? One foul. Who cares? Got 5.
You got 5 to give. I remember that being your mentality.
That was my motto.
You got 5 to give. Might as well give all of them pretty hard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, acrobatic layup. Not going to fall for number 4, Lewis McCamey. Park Hill South moving up the floor. James Bird into Robert Lane. Back to his cousin, Evan Hines, who takes it to the rack. Gets fouled.
You know, I just want to make an observation here. What do you think about Robert Lane's shoes?
They're interesting. I don't know if I'd be able to work something that fashionable, but they definitely make a statement.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say that.
I wonder if they glow in the dark.
That's a good question. You should ask him. We'll ask him after the game.
Oh, yeah.
Evan Hines, first free throw, not going to fall. I think you got a pair of shoes like that, don't you, Andrew?
I did when I was younger.
I know you're into that neon stuff. I like neon too. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy it.
You know, if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure you had neon laces for your football shoes.
Coach Simcox, however, did make me get rid of those, as well as Robert. He was trying to sneak some neon in his uniform, got that taken out. Usually he has those neon socks.
Oh, yeah.
Evan Hines hits the second free throw. I believe that is 9 for him so far tonight. Belton gets the ball down the floor quickly. Up at the top of the key is number 4, Lewis McCamey. He again regains possession. Almost loses it there for a second, gets it back. Park Hill South kind of sticking with that defense we saw originally with Henderson. They did bring in Bird to take Henderson out, probably because of the stamina issue you were referring to earlier. However, Henderson is a long-distance runner. I feel like he would have been able to make the play. Oh, baby.
There's a putback dunk by Evan Hines, bringing down the house.
James Bird not quite able to finish. Evan Hines cleans it up quite nicely.
Quite nicely. That's an understatement. Oof. That was a great dunk.
Belton on the brick there. James Bird gets the rebound, sending it up to Kalteflighter, back to Bird, over to Welty on the wing. Welty sending it into Robert Lane. He's going to go to work. Not quite. Oh! Hines wanted another putback dunk, not going to get it, but he did get fouled. We'll see him at the free throw line.
That could have been 2 Sports Center plays right in a row.
We'll have to send that one in. Oh, maybe he's. I don't think they're going to call it on the shot.
Oh, wow.
They called that on the floor. Well, apparently the ref saw something there that we didn't see. Panthers in a line look, sending it out to Welty in the corner, up to Kalteflider. And in the corner, we have Ryan Welty.
That's what you were talking about earlier.
Hey, Jim, we lost the mic.
Ryan Welty is not afraid to shoot the three when needed. And look for that later in the game because he is going to make those.
Belton will have the ball. They'll be passing it up the floor to number 4, Lewis McCamey, the senior guard. He will bring the ball down the floor. He has it at the top of the key once again. Sending it over to number 13, Levi Washington. He's dancing around a little bit. James Bird giving him a bit of trouble. Number 3 is going to take it to the hoop. Doesn't like what he sees, dumps it off. And here we have a three-point shot by Belton. I believe that was number 13 again, Levi Washington.
That brings the Pirates within 23 points. It is now 44-21.
Andrew, I have been impressed with your mathematics tonight.
Well, thanks. I give it all to Leo Smith, my college algebra B teacher, for one
We're
day.
getting to see the athletic side of the Park Hill South High School as well as the academic side up here in the booth.
Oh, yes. All players for Park Hill South have great point averages. I know that Jacob Kalteflider recently got a 30-plus on his ACT. Hudson Welty keeps a 4.0. James Bird, recent addition to Park Hill South, is keeping a great point average, as of Rob and Evan.
That is one thing I've noticed a little bit differently this season than I have others. Usually there's 1 or 2 kids that have to declare ineligible due to their grades, and that is one thing I haven't seen at all this year.
Nope. Now, James Bird did heave up a 3.5 court shot as he thought time was expiring. I think the rage cage was trying to get in Belton's head. But they actually got in James's head and made him throw up a prayer. So that takes us to the fourth quarter, 44-21 Park Hill South.
Well, I believe we're going to hear a little bit from our sponsors. Just a reminder, you're listening to 810 WHB TV.
Northland Racket Club, located in North Kansas City, offers tennis programs designed by certified USTA professionals for all ages and levels. They also feature an on-site workout area and children's playroom. Mention this ad and receive a free evaluation of your game. Come join the fun.
Whatever you require for audio, video, and broadcast solutions, it's Professional Video Supply. PVS is a leading supplier and integrator of pro video and audio gear for the Midwest. For the boardroom, worship, production houses, medical facilities, TV stations, and sports networks, PVS has it. Canon, Sony, Yamaha, Sharp, and hundreds of others. From a single camera or touchscreen display to an entire TV studio, remember Professional Video Supply, the official video source for 810 WHB TV and PVSKC.com. PVSKC.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Station identification. You're listening to 810 WHB TV. Belton starts out with the ball, and I believe was fouled. That will be Park Hill South's third team foul of the half. Belton recontrols possession.
Now, fouls for Park Hill South really haven't been a big factor in today's game. There's another turnover also.
Oh,
Mitch Henderson with the hustle play. Great job by him.
it is nice to see someone hustle down the floor. Belton with the three. Number 3, Antoine Wynn for 3.
3 by Wynn from Belton.
Ryan Welty with the ball on the wing. Sends it over to his brother at the top of the key. Sends one into Alan Hyatt, who gets fouled.
Count the basket, going to the line for a 3-point play.
Hyatt definitely has showed up this evening. I've been very impressed with him in his play so far.
And 1.
I believe he has 8 points, and he could be up for 9 if he makes his free throw. here comes the free throw for the three-point play.
Allen Hyatt not able to finish. Belton having a hard time holding on to it. They finally do gain possession. Getting it up the floor quickly. On the wing. Dancing around a little bit, having a hard time getting through this zone. Keeping the ball more on the perimeter. And as I say that, he drives back to the corner for three. Another made basket.
That brings the Panthers lead to 19 points, 46-27.
Belton is going to go ahead and try to press. It's not going to work. Ryan Welty gets the ball down the floor quickly and gets hacked.
It's a pretty hard foul you see there. Maybe a flagrant?
We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'd consider it that. Not quite.
Not quite.
It was a hard foul. Looked like a U foul. Looked like a foul you would commit, Andrew.
You know, back in the day I would, but you know what? I can compose myself now. I would. It wouldn't be
Taking
that
some
bad.
anger management classes. Ryan Welty hits the first free throw.
Those never happened.
And he's at the line for the second. Very impressed with Park Hill South's free throw shooting. Has seemed to improve immensely as he knocks down the second free throw.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm pretty sure they are 12 of 17 from the line tonight, only missing 5.
I was able to make it out to a couple practices this winter break, and it definitely was something they worked on quite a bit, especially after the couple championship losses, much of that being due to their lack of free throw shooting.
Yes.
You see Belton inbounding the ball under their own basket. Fakes the three, gets Mitch Henderson off his feet for just a second. Belton has the ball in the corner. Having a hard time. Again, we've seen that all night, getting through that Panther zone. They've switched to a 2-3 from the 3-2. Not affecting number 3, Antoine Wynn, who hits another 3.
Now the lead is to 18. Slowly but surely, Belton is trying to make their way back into this game.
This is one thing the Panthers have had trouble with so far this season. Stepping on the jugular, finishing teams off. They've had a difficult time with. And as I say that, Ryan Welty able to kiss one off the glass.
Increases the lead to 20 points.
Pirates trying to feed one inside, and it gets stolen by Hudson Welty, who dishes it off to Mitch Henderson, who loses the ball. Antoine Wynn with the steal, sending it over to the corner. Moving back up towards the top of the key. Over there you can see Belton's coach having a little mini fit over them not moving the ball, but it all works out. Was that Wynn again?
Belton is on a run right now.
That is 3 threes for Antoine Wynn here in the last couple minutes.
That's pretty impressive. Not many people
They
can
appear
shoot.
to be... Okay, never mind. I thought they were trying to foul there for a second. They're definitely being physical.
Yep. Hard defense. Oh, but they leave Ryan Welty under the basket.
There again, you see another easy basket from Ryan Welty. Very quickly, we would like to recognize that sponsor that hasn't quite been able to make their own commercial yet. Just like your hometown team, City Rent-A-Truck has been your hometown truck rental headquarters since 1964. Locally owned with 2 convenient locations in Kansas City and the new store in Olathe. City Rent-A-Truck has everything you need from pickups, cargo vans, passenger vans, flatbeds, and box trucks. See us online at cityrentatruck.com.
City Rent-A-Truck. What a great place.
Well, so far, Andrew, I wouldn't quite say it's safe to say the Panthers have this one wrapped up. However, it's starting to get to that point.
Yes. 5.5 minutes left. Belton's down by 19. You know,
I guess you could make the argument crazier things have happened.
Yes.
Well, the way they're hitting the three-point shot, man, that's, I mean, how many have they had? Like 5 or 6 this last?
Antoine Wynn has had 3 in the last probably 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, this is some great shooting, some great percentages there from the young man.
Definitely. And we'll see if we keep seeing that throughout the rest of this game.
Yes.
That will be something that they will need to improve on if they hope to come back. More of those three-point plays as you see number 4, Lewis McCamey, bring the ball down the floor. Get it to the wing quickly. James Bird with the steal. And the finger roll. He's had most of his points off fast breaks when he's been all by himself, Andrew, able to make an athletic play.
Oh, yeah. It kind of looked like he was about to maybe throw a dunk down there, but kind of finger rolled off his finger.
Yep.
But you know what? 2 points, 2 points.
I don't know if he's quite up there yet. He sure is getting close. I thought he was going to throw down as well.
Oh, yeah, he is definitely.
Belton inbounding the ball underneath their own basket. With 4:54 left in the game, Parkville South is leading 54-33. They got a trap in the corner, able to split it and get it to his buddy from the corner. Lewis Wilkins was going to try to drive, unable to get it for three from the top of the key. Number 13, Levi Washington. The three-point shot of the Belton Pirates has increased immensely here in the last few minutes, Andrew.
Oh, yeah. Cutting the lead to 18. You know, if they make a stop here, they could possibly cut it to 15 with another three-point play at the other side of the court. You never know.
This aggressive defense for Belton, I do understand. And there's an and one for Alan Hyatt.
Alan Hyatt going to the line for the three-point play again. You know what? The Panthers have just been answering back on these three-point plays by the Belton Pirates.
I understand the aggressive defense from the Belton Pirates, trying to get back in the game desperately. However,
A little old-fashioned three here. Belton's hitting the long rangers, and Parkville's going for a little old-fashioned one and gets it.
yep, driving to the basket. And with the aggressive defense they have been playing, you have seemed to notice them being, Parkville South being more open. And that might be due to a little over-pursuit by Belton, or maybe just a bit of miscommunication. And another three.
Man, I think that's six
by the
in a
Belton
row.
Pirates. My goodness, Andrew.
6 in a row for the Belton Pirates
Lewis Wilkins.
to bring the lead for the Panthers back to 18. But you know
cow.
what? I don't know how many points have been scored this quarter in 4 minutes, but it's got to be up there.
Well, what do you think Coach Zeke is talking to the boys about right now? You think he's going to keep them in their current game plan or put a little more pressure up top?
I think that he's just wanting them to finish. I know they've had a difficult time in the past being able to finish. This is a little bit different of a game. They're up by quite a bit here, but
yeah, as you're correct, Schaefer. Last few games, it's been kind of, last quarter hadn't been as much scoring and a lot more offense from the opposition.
definitely.
Yeah, they must be hitting, I don't know, 90% from the three.
Oh, man.
The second half. It's
Definitely.
just unbelievable.
It's been, if they had that three-point shooting in the first half, this would definitely be a different game.
Oh, yeah.
These Belton Pirates are looking like C.J. Miles from the Cavaliers, who's dropped 8 threes just in one half tonight.
Really?
That's crazy.
You checking scores over there on your cell phone during the broadcast, Andrew?
No, ESPN just broadcasts to my brain all the time. We have that connection.
That's I'm going to need to look into that. Here you see Belton trying to play the press defense. Meek with the ball, sends it up the floor to Hudson Welty, who gets it to Bird. Deflected pass. Belton Pirates on the move. Not able to finish at first, but Darius Taylor of the Belton Pirates was able to capitalize on another loose ball. Belton not quite able to come up with it. It will be a jump ball.
Man,
We'll see what the
Belton
possession
Pirates are
is.
really bringing the pressure on this defense.
They're making a run.
Oh,
here
yeah.
at the end of the game.
They got some quick hands. They're batting those balls away while Panthers are trying to dribble out of the press.
Panthers will have the ball. Hudson Welty inbounding. Better get it in quickly. He calls timeout.
Good call by Hudson Welty. Didn't see what he liked, and you don't want a 5-second call on you, so call timeout. Get it figured out.
There you see the senior leadership and experience from Hudson Welty. I believe right now we're going to take a quick break and hear a bit from our sponsors.
All Service Fire or water damage will help you navigate the insurance issues and get your home back in shape in no time. Locally owned and available 24/7. Call 816-786-8080 or go online to firewaterhelp.com. All Service. We're here for you.
Welcome back to 810 WHB TV. Panthers will be inbounding the ball. Before we left you, Hudson Welty called a timeout because he didn't quite like what he saw. Able to get the ball in this time. Panthers will need to get the ball over the half court. There they go. Half court line. Meek with the no-look pass into Welty. Wasn't quite ready for it. Belton on the move. Acrobatic layup will get fouled there. by number 10, Mitch Henderson. That is his first foul, I believe, team 6th.
Belton's going to the line to cut this lead to 14 points for the Panthers. They really are making a push in this last quarter.
Andrew, what was the largest margin for the Panthers tonight? Did they get to 25?
I think 24-25 was the largest margin.
Belton Pirates sure have made a run this second half, able to cut that down immensely.
Free throw number 2. No good. It's rebound
Lewis
by
McCamey
Belton.
unable to capitalize on either of those. But who cares?
7
They're
of
hitting so
7.
many threes.
Mike.
Antoine Wynn again. This is getting ridiculous.
He's got the hot hand this
This is
quarter.
getting ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Real quick, I think we are going to take another break to recognize our sponsors. They can't miss.
Racket Club, located in North Kansas City, offers tennis programs designed by certified USTA professionals for all ages and levels. They also feature an on-site workout area and children's playroom. Mention this ad and receive a free evaluation of your game. Come join the fun.
Welcome back to 810 WHB TV. Right before we left, Antoine Wynn with another 3, cutting the lead down, just chopping it away. Hudson Welty feeding the ball in for the Panthers.
Yes, the lead is now down to 13, but Belton's bringing the press. Oh,
Hudson Welty with the flush.
Hudson Welty with the throwdown.
We've seen where the Belton press has been beneficial to their defense with the turnovers and tip passes earlier in the quarter. However, there you kind of see the over pursuit I was talking about earlier, where the aggressiveness does kind of come back to bite them in the butt when they leave 2 or 3 wide open guys under the basket. There you saw Hudson Welty able to capitalize.
Definitely. Now looking at Belton's press, once the Park Hill South Panthers get it across half court, it looks like there was only one Belton guy for 2 or 3 Panthers, which will make it very tough on that one defender.
Lewis Wilkins unable to connect on the second free throw. Henderson gets the ball across half court, and I would expect to see some fouling going on here. Maybe not. They're just going to try to trap. Nice pass there by Henderson to Hyatt to Welty for another 2. He's been having a heck of a game, Andrew.
Oh, yeah, great ball movement. Hudson, I think, is up to 19 points for this game.
Very impressive. He's been a force underneath, offensively and defensively, as you see there, him contesting that basket. Henderson gets the ball on the move over to Meek to the younger Welty for 2. This is just a Welty party.
Oh, yeah, Ryan Welty getting his points in. Now, Park Hill South Panthers are starting to pull away the lead.
Hey, big brother, check me out. You're not as good as you think you are.
That's what I'm talking about. Ryan's showing his brother what he's got.
As he does, I'm sure, in the backyard quite often.
Oh, yeah.
I would pay money to see some of those matchups.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how physical they get.
Knowing Hudson, I would expect them to get pretty physical.
Oh, yeah. Now, Hudson does have looks like he's got the strength over Ryan, As Ryan gets older, I think he's going to about to fill out more.
Hudson hasn't always been that big either. He used to be kind of like Ryan and hit the weight room hard and was able to just recently put on all that weight. And I believe the same thing will happen to Ryan Welty. Into the ballgame for the Panthers, we have a couple seniors we haven't seen yet. Grant Brady, who's holding the ball right now, as well as Andy Lee, number 22. Haven't seen them yet this game. We have seen Evan Hines, Robert Lane, and Jacob Kaltefleiter, who also checked in. Park Hill South kind of going with the platoon system with about 2 minutes left.
Now look for number 22, Andy Lee, to make some plays. Great hustle. I played with him in football. He's a great guy. Look for him in these last 2 minutes of the game. I bet he's going to do something
about
special.
Andy Lee. He doesn't have any outstanding abilities, but he will get the job done no matter what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he was able to play fullback for us and did a great job on the football field. Always knew where he was supposed to be and always put himself in the right place at the right time, it seemed like.
Yes. And also, he's a very intelligent young man. He's a National Honor Society inductee 4.0. I hear he's got colleges just waiting for him.
Oh, yeah? Very well-rounded young man indeed. There you see Belton hitting their first free throw. That was the senior forward, Lewis Wilkins. And here he is for number 2. Unable to knock it down.
Now Grant Brady's bringing up the ball, and it is deflected off Belton number 2, Darren Johnson's face. It goes out of bounds. So the Panthers retain possession. Jacob Colteflider inbounding the ball to Grant Brady, number 14, passing it over to Evan Hines, down to Rob Blaine. Off Grant Brady's leg, out of bounds, Belton ball.
Hate to see that, especially for Grant Brady just getting in the ball game. Another well-rounded kid. I believe he'll make up for that here on the defensive side of the ball. There you see his quickness a little bit. A high jumper on the track team. Very athletic.
Yes.
Belton for a quick 2.
The lead is now to 15 points for the Park Hill South Panthers with 1:21 remaining in the game.
And the Panthers don't appear to be too worried about it. They have their backups in. I believe now we're going to hear another little bit from our sponsors.
Dr. Billings and his braces by Billings team have been making people of all ages smile for over 30 years. Dr. Billings makes it a point to treat every patient as one of his own family members, giving them quality care and time that they need to complete their orthodontic treatment. Braces by Billings, serving the Northland on the corner of Highway 9 and Tom Watson Parkway in Parkville and in Platte City.
Welcome back to 810 WHB TV. The Panthers do have the ball, just inbounded to Colteflider, back to Hines. He's going to dribble down. Oh, man. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. Lost it on his way down the floor. Big man dribbling.
But you know, it looked like it was swatted by Jacob Colteflider on the other end.
I think it was a block by Jacob Colteflider. Andrew, as a basketball player, and a quarterback for that matter, it is extremely frustrating when something like that happens to you.
Oh, yeah.
Where you just go to throw it, and the ball just leaves you.
That's true.
You have no idea where it went until you turn around and it's behind you.
Yep.
Grant Brady on the line. The chance to get some points this game. Not able to finish. Belton bringing the ball down the floor. Mid-range jumper by number 12, Lewis Wilkins.
That was a good-looking crossover for Wilkins from Belton. He flushed the J about 2 feet behind the free throw line.
The outside shooting from Belton definitely has been putting on a show here in the second half.
Yes. The lead is now to 13 points with 53 seconds left for the Park Hill South Panthers.
Both teams with 8 fouls. Easton Fortuna into the ball game, the junior guard. I tell you what, Andrew, he's fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. He's such an energetic guy. You know what? He doesn't let turnovers get him. And you know what? I bet he comes back down the court and does something special.
As we see there, he did turn the ball over, unfortunately. But he does a very nice job running that JV offense. And he's a very energetic player, a little spark plug, able to make things happen. And here you see Park Hill South maybe a little bit in the panic mode, bringing back out the starters. Not wanting this game to get too close here with 43 seconds left. The Panthers are leading 63-52. And Coach Zeke decided, you know what, I'm not going to take any chances. He brings back out the starters to finish this game out.
The lead is now to 10 points for the Belton Pirates. You know, they've really made some progress this fourth quarter, trying to dig back into this game.
You know what they definitely have there? You see Lewis Wilkins able to complete the three-point play. Meek has the ball on the left sideline and gets tackled.
Oh, that was a tough foul. Peyton Meek just jumps up technical foul to the Belton head coach.
You know what, Andrew? I don't disagree with that.
I don't either.
I felt like it was an obvious foul. Peyton Meek getting tackled at the middle of the floor.
Yes, that Belton coach was giving those refs some lip.
Really, they must have seen something different over there. Maybe we're having a little bit of obstructed vision up here, but I definitely saw a foul on the Belton Pirates, and now they're going to send Peyton Meek to the line.
Well, that's exactly what you don't want to see at the end of a hard-fought game. 38.4 seconds, kind of a useless technical there, but it happens.
Meek able to capitalize on the technical with his first free throw.
It's this has been. I mean, Belton's really fought hard to get back in this game, and they pretty much did.
Yep.
Yeah, if that technical wouldn't have happened and they stopped the Panthers, they could have cut this lead down to 7 points, but it's almost out of reach for the Pirates.
It appears that the comeback has been silenced after Meek hits 3 out of the 4 free throws, and Park Hill South will retain possession.
66-53 is the score of the game. Inbound to Mitch Henderson.
Henderson moving up the floor, sees the trap, gets rid of it, over to Meek. Again to Welty, who gets fouled hard again by the Belton Pirates. They're giving out their last few fouls here with 30 seconds left in the game.
The Rage Cage is not liking that.
No, they need to get some security over there.
Yeah.
Before something crazy happens. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that.
Oh, no.
The kids here at Park Hill South, classy children.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Hudson Welty knocks down his first free throw and is preparing for his second. Knocks it down. The free throw shooting has improved very much since the last time I've seen the Panthers play.
Great tonight.
All around the board. The Panthers have been shooting better from the free throw line. A 3 for Belton, not going to fall. A rare thing to say for this half after they have hit pretty much everything they've thrown up from behind the arc.
Yeah, I think that's their first miss of the quarter, actually.
I think you're correct. Belton playing some tough defense. Look like they might be trying to foul. They're not going to call anything. Just trying to trap. And there it is.
Final. Park Hill South 68, Belton 53.
Now you got to give it up for Belton for that comeback. That was extremely impressive. Their three-point shooting towards the end of the game was definitely something not to forget about. I don't know, there was one point in time where I believe they went 7 for 7 in the second half from behind the arc. Something I haven't ever seen in any of the high school games I've watched.
Oh yeah, this was a very high-scoring game.
All right, Andrew, I think I believe Hudson Welty was our leading scorer. How many points did Hudson Welty have tonight?
I'm pretty sure he ended up with 22 points for the game. Great game for Hudson Welty.
A lot of that coming from the free throw line.
Yes. He did drop the free throws, sink the free throws that he had to do.
The boys did play a lot better from the free throw line, able to capitalize on many of the fouls they haven't been able to here in the past few weeks.
Yeah. They overall, this was a great game. Great game from Park Hill South, and great game from the Belton Pirates. They played great. Belton did come out very well in the second half. Great shooting performance.
Park Hill South defense was very impressive in the first half. In that zone, they understand they are going to have to give up some three-point shots, and it worked out for them in the first half, not so much the second half. Belton got hot. I know, let's see here, number 3, Antoine Wynn got the hot hand and hit 3 or 4 threes in the second half, as well as the other Belton guards.
I think he had 12 points alone in that fourth quarter, dropping 4 threes.
I think you're correct. Well, later on, I believe we are going to hear a little bit of a recap from the man himself, Coach Rick Zeke. So be sure to stay tuned in for that. Just a reminder, you're listening to 810 WHB TV. And actually, you know what? We're going to get City Rent-A-Truck in here one more time.
Let's see.
They haven't had a commercial made yet. Why not read it one more time?
Yeah.
Just like your hometown team, City Rent-A-Truck has been your hometown truck rental headquarters since 1964. Locally owned with 2 convenient locations in Kansas City and the new store in Olathe. City Rent-A-Truck has everything you need from pickups, cargo vans, passenger vans, flatbeds, and box trucks. Call the Kansas City location at 816-561-8700 or the Olathe location, 913-839-1755, or just come see us online at cityrentatruck.com.
All Service Fire or water damage will help you navigate the insurance issues and get your home back in shape in no time. Locally owned and available 24/7. Call 816-786-8080 or go online to firewaterhelp.com. All Service. We're here for you. Dr. Billings and his Braces by Billings team have been making people of all ages smile for over 30 years. Dr. Billings makes it a point to treat every patient as one of his own family members, giving them quality care and time that they need to complete their orthodontic treatment. Braces by Billings, serving the Northland on the corner of Highway 9 and Tom Watson Parkway in Parkville and in Platte City. Northland Racket Club, located in North Kansas City, offers tennis programs designed by certified USTA professionals for all ages and levels. They also feature an on-site workout area and children's playroom. Mention this ad and receive a free evaluation of your game. Come join the fun.
Whatever you require for audio, video, and broadcast solutions, it's Professional Video Supply. PVS is a leading supplier and integrator of pro video and audio gear for the Midwest. For the boardroom, worship, production houses, medical facilities, TV stations, and sports networks, PVS has it. Canon, Sony, Yamaha, Sharp, and hundreds of others. From a single camera or touchscreen display to an entire TV studio, remember Professional Video Supply, the official video source for 810 WHB TV at pvskc.com. pvskc.com.